Hi, Glenn Phillips here with Lake Homes Realty and LakeHomes.com. A lot of economic news right now is about inflation. Today, I want to talk to you about 4 reasons inflation matters to Lake real estate. Now, of course, you may say inflation matters to all real estate, but it's a little different than Lake. Why? Over half the transactions for Lake real estate are cash, where mortgage and thus mortgage interest rates may not apply as much. But that doesn't mean that inflation doesn't matter to Lake real estate. And I want to tell you those 4 reasons why. So, reason number 1, mortgage interest rates. Well, I just said, hey, most of these deals are cash, but there's particularly mortgage interest rates are super low, crazy low. There's some people with money who would normally pay cash who go, look, if the interest rates are low and we're seeing inflation, this may be actually a better use of my funds to maintain my cash liquidity and take and get what's essentially could be almost free money over time if inflation climbs while you've got a super low mortgage interest rate. So this could actually free up even more capital for people looking at Lake real estate. Now, when there's a mortgage, you've still got to make sure that that thing appraises, and that can be a little different than the cash deals. But reason number 2 that inflation matters to Lake real estate is inflation does impact the stock value of holders. People own lake homes, and a lot of people own lake homes have stock. And so if inflation is driving up their stock price or driving it down, this influences how confident they are in buying lake property, or they may want to hold on to lake property feeling that it's a good investment for a hold against inflation versus cash. So they need to decide whether they're going to put it in stock or they want to put it in real estate or keep it in real estate. Reason number 3 that inflation matters to Lake real estate is the influence of headlines. So Lake real estate is a bit of a bubble. It's a discretionary product, and it's not as influenced perhaps as first-time home buyers, but everybody sees these headlines, these buzz about what's happening with inflation, about the economy, and so there's a bit of a momentum of how comfortable people are making purchases or selling their investments, whether it's stock or a lake property. And so when inflation starts to happen, this influences the headlines and it gets in everybody's head. So it does influence the real estate market at the lake. And number 4, the reason that inflation matters in lake real estate is the investment value of lake real estate itself. Real estate has always been traditionally a good holder of value for most times. We had the exception due to cheap money back in the 08, 09, 10 bubble burst. But this is not the same kind of market. So for many people where they see real estate as a holder to hedge against inflation, they may want to buy a second home that they may not have otherwise planned, thinking that's a better holder than keeping cash. So these are my 4 reasons that inflation matters to lake real estate in a way a little different than other real estate. They're all integrated. I hope this has been helpful to you. We have lots of other videos and tips whether you're wanting to buy a lake home or sell a lake home. And we have expert agents around the country who can answer questions about your specific lake that you want to buy at, or get ideas about your investment handling, not even if you're ready to sell, of your lake real estate investment. So be sure and check us out at LakeHomes.com. Thank you and have a great day. For more information, be sure to check out LakeHomes.com.